These massive wildfires continue to ravage the state of California. Our Jane Wells is in Moore Park with the latest on the Easy Fire this time. Jane, this story just gets worse and worse.
Yeah, this is the first fire, Carl, of during this 24-hour red flag warning system. Actually, more than 24 hours. It's not supposed to end till noon tomorrow. But the fire is now moving this way behind me. You can't see it in the smoke back there. It has grown from 15 to 200 acres. I think we have some video from CNBC, our affiliate here from there, showing it. The priority right now is the Ronald Reagan Library, which is on a hilltop where the flames have been heading. Not only is it the archives where the president's papers are kept, he's buried there along with Nancy Reagan. So this is the priority. There are some neighborhoods, some homes being evacuated. The other priority is that the fire does not jump the 23 freeway, which is directly behind me. I'm at the Underwood Family Farms, a well-known place around here. Craig Underwood, the farmer, has been on our air many times. This farm would usually be open today. They have all kinds of pumpkin rides, the whole thing going. They decided yesterday, because of this red flag warning across Southern California, to preemptively close the farm. That is a decision they are now very glad they made. They're getting ready to group here. They have animals here. They're going to try to form a plan about whether they need to evacuate the animals. The weird thing about this particular Santa Ana incident is that it is a cold winter wind. Usually Santa Anas are hot. These are freezing. It is a cold winter wind without any moisture in it. The perfect storm without a storm, if you will. And we could see more throughout the day. We don't know the cause of this fire. It's called the Easy Fire because it started on Easy Street, which is right near the 118 freeway. No idea, but maybe people, I can't imagine anyone would throw a cigarette out of a car window when they're driving a freeway in these conditions, but we have no idea of the cause at this point. I want to throw out a couple numbers before we go. This is a Ventura County fire incident. CAL FIRE will, of course, probably assist. CAL FIRE, so far, with all the fires they've had this season, with their budget, which starts July 1st, this year, they budgeted $691 million emergency funds for fighting fires. So far, they have spent $115 million of that, compared to last year when they only budgeted $430 million, and by this time last year, they had spent the whole thing. So they haven't spent as much as last year, but they've also budgeted more for it. And one other thing, CoreLogic is estimating that the loss of all the homes so far and the major fires we've had this month totals over $500 million. No containment, no word yet on what's happening with this fire. We'll keep you posted.
Jane, wondering, of course, concern for all of the people and homes in that area, but when it comes to the Reagan Library specifically, are there any additional resources available to protect that?
Well, it's funny you should mention that, because one of the big things over the last couple of decades in California has been to use goats as fire protection. The goats come in and they eat all the brush. This is something the Reagan Library spokeswoman says the library has employed. In fact, they just had some goats come through to keep the brush down. But what we've been hearing from the scanner on Twitter, the scanner reports on Twitter, is that this is really their priority. They're asking for all hands on deck, basically, to get up there. The library's on the top of the hill, and, fire moves up. As fire jumped the road that was on the far side of the library and has been moving up, we don't know right now what kind of handle they have on it, but that has been, and then, of course, again, not jumping the freeway coming this way. As far as we know, the freeway's still open.